We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the capital of your state? What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. We elect a president for how many years? Four. In what month do we vote for president? November. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who was the first president? George Washington. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who is the governor of your state now? There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison.